hello, and welcome to stream, everyone. How are we doing today? Hello, hello. How are we feeling today, everyone? Hello, happy Monday! Happy Monday! Are we all having a good Monday, everyone? How's it going? Did you have a good weekend? I sure hope you did. Hello. Hi, Carol. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Did you guys see that John, maybe Hank Green, is addicted to AI? I've seen that he's used AI. Yeah, I've seen the whole thing about it. Yeah. I don't know about like addicted, but I've seen that he like used it for his work, which is very disappointing. But yeah, I've seen it. I'm not gonna lie, cannot tell the Green brothers apart. I mean, isn't his name just Hank Green? Isn't Green like his last name or something? Hi, baby. 1 second. How are you doing?
We got a dog in the house now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got inside just.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's okay. Hi, Carol. Hi, everyone. Hello. How's it going? Hello, every pony. That's right. Hello, every pony. I did a new. You did a new dress design. Oh, very fun to share in the Discord. Hi. He said he's taking a break from social media because of his AI usage. I mean, that makes sense. I think you know, have some time away is probably for the better. Hi, everyone. He used it to find sources to investigate himself, which is significantly less horrible. Yeah, I mean, he's probably taking a break also because of all the backlash, which I understand, to reevaluate himself and everything, you know. Still not great, but, you know, at least he's not promoting it necessarily. But I don't know if that's the right take. As long as he's taking a break and, you know, reevaluating, you know, all that, I think that's the right thing to do for sure. Already Hydration Nation, you guys. Oh my gosh, okay. I've got my cup of water right next to me. No sparkling right now. Go take a sip, everyone. Okay, we do have some topics today which are very exciting. In case you didn't know, Atelier, which is a Japanese Lolita fashion brand, had a pop-up in Germany, in Berlin, and I didn't get to attend. Still very salty about that, but we will be taking a look at some of the footage because one of you guys actually shared some stuff, and obviously also the official social media sites. Also, thank you for the follow. Hello, thank you so much for being here. So we're gonna take a look at all of the information and videos and everything that we can take a look at. Also, I wanted to compare and contrast the Atelier one versus the Angelic Pretty one that I attended, because I'm always very curious how the pop-up shop is being decorated. Also, I wanted to compare and contrast how much stock did they have. Okay, that is very important, because in case you're unfamiliar, the Angelic Pretty one was a little bit limited on day 2, which was the day that I attended. Yeah, we're gonna take a look, we're gonna compare and contrast. Hi, I saw you at QuinCon. Oh, yippee! Hello! Welcome. The dress is winter themed because for some reason winter inspiration come to me in the middle of summer. I love that. We yearn for winter. Are you yearning for winter, baby? Yeah, he's too warm. It's too warm. Where did I leave off? I was there. It was amazing. I love that for you. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Your VTuber so pretty. Thank you so much. What is it, baby?
Was it back legit now?
Yes, it was. I bought it. Oh, guys, I can show you the Milky Chan stuff that I bought, which, trust, we'll get to it when we get to it. But first, we have some pop-up stuff to compare. Very important market research. Let's get started, everyone. Okay, I will first be showing you... What are you doing, baby?
Showing you which TV we might.
Show me later, baby. I'm streaming right now. Oh my gosh, we're buying a new TV and he's very excited about it. How do you find out about the new pop-ups and where they are? I swear I always miss them. There's an official pop-up shop Instagram account, and they usually announce them, and also the brands themselves announce it as well. Is that the one you got, or do you want to get? Baby, can you please show me later? Oh my god.
That one.
Show me later, please. The people are waiting. Oh my gosh. No, not right now. Okay.
Victory.
Yes, it's great. I'm so excited for you, but later. Damn. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry. I wanted to show you the Angelic Pretty pop-up first, just so you get a scale and so you understand what they were doing. Mind you, this was day 2, but still. And then I'll show you the footage that we have from the Atelier one. So let's go. So here we go. here you can see it. Also TikTok, I'm so sorry. I know this is probably gonna look really shitty for you. Please come over to Twitch. The people are great there. But let me show you. So this right here was a little bit of a projector going on at the AP one. They had a few dresses. And when I say a few, I just mean a few, because genuinely there was so little stock on day 2, it was kind of sad. Like, look at this. The racks are almost completely empty. They did have some photos up, which was really fun, but there was not really a lot left, I can tell you that. That was slightly disappointing. Oh wait, chat. Sorry guys, I ignored you for a sec. Oh my god, this week I was wandering around a department store because I had some other errands, and they had both Halloween and Christmas stuff out. What the fuck? Like 3 aisles of Christmas stuff already? It's way too early, way too soon. I was out in Lolita yesterday and some guy was walking right in front of me and taking a picture. I wasn't even wearing anything crazy. No headdress and comfy shoes. Do people have no, or not any shame? I can tell you right now, the people just see frilly dress or like, you know, something that looks out of the norm, and then they lose all respect for humanity. It's horrible. I'm so sorry, man. That really sucks. I wish people, you know, had a little bit more respect. That would be greatly appreciated, man. Okay. Then we have this one. Sorry, I need to look through my own footage here. But we also had this like little photo booth area with the angelic pretty one. As you can see me here posing. Beautiful, beautiful. So there was like a little, I guess, photo area. They even had like dedicated lights, which was kind of cool. And then they had this little area right here where you could get some accessories, and I got, you know, my little accessories here. And again, it was very minimally stacked. This was the checkout area, you know, very, very simple stuff. So it was really not that crazy in my opinion, in my books here, in terms of pop-up. It was nice, you know, don't get me wrong, it was nice, but it was, again, minimally stocked at best. Recently got asked to take a pic with someone for the first time, like actually asked to take a pic with me instead of just taking a pic of me without consent. Aww, that is nice. We love people who actually ask for consent. That's really great. I'm happy for you. I'm a minor too. Like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal in the UK. Yeah, unfortunately these people don't care. I'm so sorry, man. These people suck. Oh, just scream I'm a minor or something. Like, there's been a few times I've wanted to take a pic of someone to show family how cool, interesting they are, but don't care. I'm not a weirdo. I don't, and I just tell them later. Yeah, I mean, you should not take photos without consent. That's just always a little weird, man. Anyway, let's actually look at the pop-up shop official stuff. Let's go! Alrighty, so huge, humongous thank you to this user, Jojo. Thank you so much for providing some, like, hands-on footage, okay? Very, very awesome sauce. I'm so happy to see them here. And let's take a closer look. So obviously they went for a more gothic theme, which is really, really exciting. It looks incredible. Like, it looks so cool. I really love the little photos here as well. Like, that's just really cool to see. And by the way, Pop-Up Club is the official Instagram. You can go check them out. They also sometimes have like Hatsune Miku pop-ups and stuff. It's actually kind of cool. So if you're ever curious, you know, go follow them, I guess. I'm definitely wanting to make no photo signs to carry around, especially in the age of meta glasses. Dude, meta glasses are scary. The only thing that worries me is like whether or not they're actually gonna respect your privacy. You know what I mean? Like, I have a feeling that these people just do not care. Also, sorry, TikTok, I need to like crop myself a little bit better. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. But yeah, meta glasses actually terrify me. I'm genuinely so scared for the next conventions. Oh my god. They need to be banned. Like, the fact that people are actively hiding the like little recording thing, you know, that is the only indicator that something is recording, is terrifying. Like, there's already tutorials on how to make meta glasses look less like they're recording. What the actual fuck? What kind of surveillance state-esque shit do we live in? It's fucking dystopian. I've never seen one, but again, you never know, right? Like, anyone wearing these types of glasses, like, even if they just look similar, you never know, right? It's terrifying. They should be illegal. I agree. I honestly hope Denmark bans meta glasses. I hope, honestly, every country ever bans them. But unfortunately, you know, some countries are almost run by these fucking billionaires. Meta glasses need to go. Yes, they're already in the UK. It's terrifying. Oh my gosh. I think there's a petition starting in Australia to get rid of them. Good. We should all sign it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Anyway, let's look at more Lolita stuff, shall we? We also have this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now, I'm pretty sure this is day one footage, but I feel like this is already a lot better, you know, actually staffed and, you know, I guess... oh my god, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I cannot talk apparently. But the way, you know, things are displayed, they already seem to have much more items. Like, look at how many corsets they have. That's like 3 aisles, just corsets. That's already really nice to see. And also, we have, you know, 6 bags at the least. There might be more, I don't know. Like, that's already way better stock than Angelique Pretty had, because as far as I've been told, they only had like 3 lyrical bunny bags. 3 for a 2-day event, and they only had 3 lyrical bunny bags. Obviously, they were gone within seconds, but that looks much better, you know? I'm very glad that they actually stocked somewhat well. Like, look, they even had other bags. Look at these! Are you kidding me? They're so cool. The fucking house ones, like mansion ones, and the clock ones, coffin ones, like, there's so many options. That's fantastic. We have tons of headdresses. We have these like really cool, I think they're chokers. I don't know for sure, but they look like chokers to me. Then we have like some, I think, OTKs as well right here. Like, this looks so much better. Not that I didn't have a good time at the AP one. I absolutely did, but it just looks like you could actually buy stuff here, you know, like a little bit more. So that looks really good. Also, look at this. Different sizes, you guys. Size 1, size 2, and size 3. Oh, we love to see it. Size inclusivity, please, more of this. Thank you very much. The blouses look fantastic, by the way. They look super stretchy, and I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. That's really, really cool. Hell yeah, we love to see it. So that is a big yes for sure. And the fact that they could be used by use my visually impaired people, but instead creepy people use them sucks. Yeah, true. I was there on Friday. I got one of the cloak bags. Oh, cool. How much was it, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know the Atelier prices that well, because I don't actually own a single item from them. So I'm very curious how much they actually are. Okay, next, then we have here a little video, a little sneak peek. As you can see, they had some dresses as well. I don't think it's that many dresses, but you know, it's still a decent size. Also, we have some interviews in the background, which is super cool with subtitles. Hell yeah! It was 110 euros. Okay, that's right about what I was assuming it was gonna be, but that's all right, you know? Fuck yeah. Then we also have the guest star, iconic. Also love the cord, we love to see it. Very cool. And again, another photo from outside, like just so lovely. But we're not done yet. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. Wait, I really hate that they're getting influencers and celebrities to advertise Meta glasses as hot and trendy. Dude, don't even get me started on that shit. It's just like Shein doing a whole like trendy influencer campaign as if they're not just garbage fast fashion, like super, oh, that was a spoiler, super unethical and everything. I don't know. Not cool, man. Not fucking cool. But one of the things that I was genuinely shocked by, they had a tea party at this event. Like, they had a dedicated tea party where you could buy tickets for, and I am so jealous of all the people that actually attended. It looked like so much fun. So freaking cool. So they had a tea party on August 9th, which was the day 2 of the event, from 12 to 4 p.m., which again, very long actually time, which is really cool. And there were 2 tiers of tickets that you could purchase. Number 1 tier was the 75 euro one, which basically is just a participation ticket, so you can, you know, get there. You can get 1 piece of cake or a homemade ice cream for dessert. You also can, you know, select like various dishes, coffee, tea, you know, all that stuff. And you can also participate in the best dress competition, which is really fun. And you get a small goodie bag, which I'm really curious if anyone participated in this. What was in the goodie bag? I would love to know. And then there was the VIP ticket, which was you know, a little bit more on the expensive side. I don't really know how much it was because it doesn't really say a price here, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, they actually received a large goodie bag, so probably a little bit more high tier items, I'm guessing. They also got like some special champagne. If you wanted to get some champagne, you could get some. But very cool. I'm so curious what the people got there. I need to know, you guys, I need to know. What did you get? I want to know so bad. Oh my god, because I'm so curious how this compares to the Angelic Pretty one. Now obviously it's not a pop-up, but when I go to Paris next month for the Angelic Pretty tea party, I am so curious what we're gonna get, because we're also getting like little goodie things, and for the price I'm expecting something, you know. It was very expensive. Oh lord. Wait, that cat art is so cute. Cat art? Cat art? What cat art? Oh, you mean like the cats up here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also a print with that cat. Hi, Carol. I'm just at dinner, so I can't stay, but just checking in. Hey, hope you're having a great day today, Queen. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. Okay, now let's take a look at some videos. As you can see, here's a little bit of a recap footage of all the, I guess, cords and display pieces that they had, which is really, really cool. Like, oh my gosh, it looked like a lot of fun. Like, genuinely, look at all these headdresses. I think the only reason I didn't go is because I'm going to Paris, you know? That is my reason. Otherwise, I would have gone 100% too. Like, look at this dress! Oh, I think I would have bought this if I was there. Oh no. Oh yeah, and also there will be a Hatsune Miku pop-up soon. So I guess if you're in Berlin and you like Hatsune Miku, she will be there. Are you going to the AP Paris Tea Party? Yes, I will be going next month. I'm so excited. It will be so good, I think. And don't worry, I will be recording as much as I'm allowed to. I can't wait for them to come to attend in Seian, Japan this year. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. When I visited Atelier in La Forêt, the staff were very kind and gave me a cute cat sticker with my purchase. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. I love that. Okay, we also have this little behind-the-scenes footage where they were, you know, still displaying everything. I wonder if these cat photos are enhanced with AI or if they're just, like, grainy, because they're probably just edited. But I don't know. The first one looked a little suspicious to me. Not that I'm accusing anyone of anything, okay? I'm just saying the first sticker looked a little, I don't know, like this one? But it might just be edited. I know this photo exists somewhere out there, but it just looks a little too smooth, maybe. But still cute, you know? And that's as far as I can show you here, I'm pretty sure. That was it for the pop-up. I really hope that everyone who went had a good time. It did look like a lot of fun. Okay, now, everyone, you probably heard that I am on a no-buy, right? And a no-buy, in case you're unfamiliar, is basically just a Lolita who, you know, is not gonna buy anything. And, well, I may or may not have broken my rule. I had to, okay? I was scrolling Vinted, which I know, first mistake over here. I shouldn't have done that. That is totally on me. But then I saw her, and I've never seen her, like, on secondhand sites, or I was always too late. I saw her. Milky-chan. Milky-chan. I saw Milky-chan! Oh my gosh! I saw her! I know this might not be a big deal to a lot of people out there. I understand. You're like looking at this and thinking, Carol, are you insane? Do you have a brain aneurysm? Are you good? And to you I say, I don't know, man. It is the Angelic Pretty makeup pouch from 2009. It was a novelty gift from a like little pop-up event, which is, you know, very rare. It is just very hard to find these, okay? This is what they looked like at this novelty event, and they were just given out if you bought something for over a certain amount, basically. I think it was like 21,000 yen or something like that. So if you bought something over that, you know, limit, then you were gifted one of these bags in 2009. At the Makeup Milky-chan fair, which I still don't know anything about. I have no idea about any of this. But I know that I bought it. I bought it for $40, which is really cheap and not, you know, inflated prices. Thank fucking God. And I will be turning this into a bag. I have like bag straps and I'm gonna make it a bag because I will not use it as a makeup pouch. I will just use it as a regular bag. But it's Milky Chan and it's in pristine condition. It looks literally almost identical. Not almost. It looks identical to the listing. So it's in perfect condition. No staining, no nothing. And I got it for a normal price. I'm so proud, guys. Especially after what we looked at last week on Thursday. It was Thursday. Do you guys remember the angelic pretty dress that was like over 1,500 pounds? Yeah. So I'm just very grateful that I got something for a normal fucking price. And I bought it so fast because I was terrified that somebody else was gonna snatch it away from me, because it was literally uploaded an hour, you know, from when I purchased, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to act quickly. They already sent it out, so I think we can unbox this on stream probably on Thursday or Friday, depending on when it arrives. But I'm so excited about this. I am such a Milky Chan stan. And another Milky Chan item in my collection. We're one purchase away from hopefully getting the bag at some point. Oh my god, I saw that for sale. It's so cute. Oh my god, congrats. Thank you. Oh, it's so cute. I love random lifestyle stuff. Yes. Again, I'm just using this as a regular bag, but I think it's really fun. Very cool. People selling popular AP stuff for non-inflated prices make me feel extremely happy. I love when people aren't extremely greedy. Yeah, me too. Oh, fucking good times, man. Good times. I'm so proud. Are you using a voice changer? No, this is just my voice. I have a voice like this. I don't know. I do not. This is just how I talk. But yeah, very cool, very exciting stuff. And I have one more thing that I need to discuss with you about, but I need to send you into the background for a second. One sec, because I forgot to open this before stream started, so my apologies. But I got to have a collaboration with another very cool like anime J fashion creator, and I need to show you and I need to discuss. Okay, this is important because I was not sure what the title of this video was going to be called. Okay, I didn't know. I had no idea. But it led me to think, okay? It led me to think. So, in case you're unfamiliar, I had a collaboration with Adi Harajuku, which I'm sure 99% of you guys know. She's like a super, you know, popular artist. I mean, kind of, I guess. But she does a lot of like anime, Japan-related content, you know, that kind of thing. And she recently made a video called I Tried 3 Viral Japanese Fashion Styles. And I was like, viral? And then it hit me. Is Lolita fashion viral? Like on social media sites? Are we viral? Is this good for us? I don't know. Many questions, okay? And I guess we're just gonna watch a little segment of the Lolita segment. I guess that was a horribly worded one. And then, you know, we take a look. We take a look. But I'm curious on your opinions on whether or not Lolita fashion is viral. But yeah, I guess let's see. Okay, here we go! As you can see, there's Jenna Marbles videos. I don't know. Nostalgia has me, okay? I've been watching a lot of Jenna Marbles. I miss her. But here's the video, and I am also featured in it, which is really fun. And I'm very curious what you guys think. So let's watch the EGL segment, shall we? I don't actually remember fully where it starts. I guess we don't need to look at all the shopping stuff, but let's give it a shot. Let's give it a watch, and I will be in it as well, which is really cool. So let's go. Wait, after the inflated 1.5k pounds, the Milky Chan listing, I don't know what's the acceptable price for Milky Chan anymore. This is gonna be a controversial take, maybe. I got my black and brown colorway of Milky Chan for a very normal price. Like one was 300 or 350, something like that, and the other one I got gifted, but it was $400 the listing. So I would say something along those lines is a very fair price. The pink and white colorway can go for more, and depending on the item, you know, like the bag, for example, the plush bag can probably go for like 600, you know, 500 to 600. I would probably buy it for 400 or 500, not more than that though. But yeah, it really depends on the item and how, you know, how rare, quote unquote, it is. So cute. Wait, already read this. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I watched her video this morning. Fuck yeah! I don't know. I am too deep down in the EGL rabbit hole. I feel you. That's why I feel so out of touch. Because, oh my gosh, guys, I made a video. Fuck me. I made a video about TikTok Shop, right? And Mademoiselle Pearl. And maybe I shouldn't have made this comment. I don't know. But there was a comment I made regarding, oh, TikTok Shop, like, for me, in my European brain, my German brain, I don't know. I was like, to me, a lot of TikTok Shop just seems like cheap stuff, okay? Sorry, shouldn't have said that, probably, because a lot of people were coming for my ass, okay? They were like, how dare you say such a thing? It's like any other reseller market or something. I'm like, oh, I did not know how popular TikTok Shop was, and I'm sorry. I genuinely had no idea that people were actually using TikTok Shop on a regular basis. I had no clue. To me, and most people around me, again, I'm living in a bubble, TikTok Shop is not something we use ever, okay? Like, genuinely ever. I don't know a single person who has ordered from TikTok Shop. Most of the TikTok Shop ads I get are against my will, and I don't want to see them, okay? So I'm very sorry if I offended anyone with that. Go use TikTok Shop if you want, but I have no interest in really using it. It just seems so bizarre, but obviously it's probably similar to AliExpress, you know, in the case that there are small businesses on there. There are legit businesses, you just have to find them. But yeah, I have not used them. Yes, there's an Usakumiya. I guess some Lolita videos have gone viral, but I think most Lolitas are small creators with mainly Lolita or otherwise alt followers. Definitely, yeah. I don't think Lolita fashion is viral. I feel like it's just a bit a bit of clickbait. No hate, of course. I understand YouTube rely on people watching their videos, lol. Yeah, I fucking hate that I have to think of like a very catchy title all the time. Ugh. I wish I could just title the video unboxing cool stuff and people would click on it, you know? I think recently it's definitely had more attention since the internet has just expanded in general. I feel like Lolita has gone viral in the sense there is more admirers. Good point. I think if Lolita were viral, it's nowhere near the virality of like stuff like frog heads or cottagecore. Definitely, yeah. It used to be a lot of small creators, and now there's a lot of the same crap too. TikTok Shop, I mean, I see. TikTok Shop is scammy as hell, lol, so the defense squad is laughable. Okay, good to know. I get TikTok Shop ads and I don't even have TikTok. Oh, really? What? That's crazy. Okay, I guess that's interesting. What the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, let's give a watch to this video, shall we?
Various colorways. So if you do like the look of it, it is actually one of the easy ones to buy. And
let me know if something is too loud or too quiet, okay?
And cross-reference. Now, the last major thing that I needed was something for my head. I have tried a proper head bow before, and arguably due to the simple look of the baby doll JSK, I could just get away with a simple black head bow. However, I am...
Shit, should we watch the whole thing from the beginning? I don't know. Do you guys want to see the whole, like, chord breakdown? I don't care. We can do that. We have time. Let me know. I love Moe models so much. I'm gonna explode. They're so cute. It's you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would click on your video even if it was called Untitled 20. But that wouldn't help the algorithm. Oh, I love that, guys. You're the real ones. I love the baby doll JSK. Oh yeah, it's very iconic, right? I do not trust TikTok and TikTok Shop. Yeah, me neither, honestly. Yeah, chord breakdown. Okay, then we watch the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing, shall we? Where does it start? Let's see.
Completely misunderstood novel, but we're not going to go there today.
Oh,
unfortunately, it is sometimes easier to use EGL as your search term or as your posting hashtag, as to avoid any account banning or any issues when it comes to search engines, because unfortunately Lolita is sometimes a flagged term, so just be aware. EGL might be the best search term when it comes to researching Lolita fashion. And
it depends, but yeah, I don't know if I just trained my algorithms, but I haven't really had any problems. Like, I say Lolita in almost all of my videos. I say it in my description. I say it everywhere. I just cannot use the hashtag, but I haven't had any problems. Thank you for the follow. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, I haven't really had any problems or like censorship or anything. Even if I used Lolita in my YouTube like description or like in the thumbnail or anything, like I haven't had any problems. That doesn't mean that other Lolitas might not have any problems, but I haven't. You just get a warning when you click on the hashtags. Like, hashtags usually don't work, so you have to type in EGL instead. Or like if you try, you know, like just manually searching maybe, but like even on TikTok you can type in, you know, like just regular Lolita. Shouldn't do anything. You might get a warning though. That is sometimes something that happens, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. I was hiking tweaking when she was showing the Velvet Baby Doll JSK because those are my holy grails. Oh, you gotta get some. You gotta get some. Oh my god, when I tried Facebook, because that's where all the comms are I got a warning for searching Lolita and it freaked me out. Yeah, unfortunately, that's something that can happen. Trying to use Lolita to search on Facebook gets you a warning. Yeah, I think also on Instagram, pretty sure, because I mean it's meta, right? Bouncy hair, yes, my hair is very bouncy. Also, have you seen the new TikTok Amplify thing? I think I've heard of it, but I would lie if I said I know what it is exactly. Old school Lolita archive got banned on fucking Tumblr, so I think that it's safe. Oh, thank you. That it's safer to call it something other than Lolita if your account results around it. Fair enough. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, so many new people. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome everyone. I'm a Jedi lifestyle. I try to be alt a little at least because I'm so fucking broke because I spent all my money on Pokemon and plushies and way too much merch. Listen, we all have our guilty pleasures. Okay, let's keep going.
Origins of the style and subculture are most commonly attributed to the rise of feminine freedom in 1970s Japan, thanks to post-war industrialization leading many people to move to busy city areas such as Tokyo for work. At this time, Japanese women were starting to gain careers and opportunities that were previously closed off to them. And so with this new ability to have a career just outside of motherhood, but also still having the societal pressures of womanhood, many women began to gravitate to clothes that fell into the style of otome. Otome fashion being in reference to clothes and hobbies that were traditionally more young and feminine, with the silhouettes and clothing that you typically see within otome including long flowy skirts, cute jumpers or cardigans with fun buttons or fun collars, blouses and fitted t-shirts, and many kawaii patterns and accessories. And examples of otome fashion can be found in magazine publications of the time such as Olive. And a 2002 Japan Times article under the title Japanese Women Staying in Touch with Their Inner Virgin goes on to discuss
Inner Virgin is crazy, what the fuck?
This boom around otome culture. Within this new and evolving Tokyo landscape, the district of Harajuku became a hub for the women that were interested in this style, with this new popularity leading brands like Milk, Jane Marple, Pink House, and even the infamous and well-known Angelic Pretty creating clothes.
Angelic Pretty Bitch! Woo! Ew, help, what's so weird? Inner Virgin? Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
To accommodate this new market, with Baby the Stars Shine Bright also being founded in 1988, but having its original designs being far closer to otome than classic or modern Lolita.
Similar with Angelic Pretty, I feel like they didn't always produce Lolita stuff.
Creating many ready-to-wear clothes such as blouses, dresses, and skirts. And from here, Lolita just began to naturally develop, with its alleged first original reference being in fashion magazine Ryuko Sushin's September 1987 issue. Lolita fashion was all about bringing joy to the wearer, taking inspiration for the styles and silhouettes from both French Rococo and also British Victorian fashion. And although not intentionally created as a rebellion, it's been argued that Lolita was a byproduct of the further emerging feminine presence in post-war Japan's modernization, focusing less on the male gaze and the expectations of raising a family, and instead focusing on what makes the individual wearer happy. And as Lolita grew,
I think that is 100% true. I feel like Lolita fashion is so empowering, and it's so like anti, I guess, what the expectation of beauty is in today's day and age, and even back in the day, right? I feel like it removes you so far from like all these expectations, and it also keeps you so whimsical and fun. I feel like you have so much autonomy over yourself, you know?
Let him cook!
Exactly, let him
Let
cook,
him cook now! Let him cook!
That's right.
I said
Let him cook! I like how research this segment is. I feel like a lot of videos by non-Lolitas are not research at all. I agree,
it formed three main styles, with these being classic, sweet, and gothic. Brands that heavily catered to classic and sweet Lolita included Angelic Pretty, Baby the Stars Shine Bright, and Pink House, amongst many others. Again, it was a very popular one. Whilst gothic Lolita takes a little bit more inspiration from more classical goth fashion, this being Victorian mourning clothes as popularized by Queen Victoria, as well as these standard French Rococo inspirations that are also seen within classic and sweet. The popularity of visual K-band Malice Miser in the 90s is attributed to the rise and growth of gothic Lolita, due to Visual K also taking inspiration from more masculine or androgynous period fashion, as well as Malice Miser's lead guitarist, Manasama, going on to create the very well-known Gothic Lolita brand.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Back when it was still peak, you guys. Back when it was actually freaking good. Oh my god. I am so genuinely, it is so frustrating to know that once upon a time, this brand had quality pieces that were not held together by hopes and dreams, and that, you know, weren't reselling for like thousands upon thousands upon thousands. It really is such a sad and devastating time to be alive sometimes. I feel for every single gothic Lolita out there. I am so sorry, you guys. You are probably struggling so hard right now. The fact that the most iconic brand, arguably, obviously, it's not everybody's favorite, but the fact that that's the case, so sad. Oh, my face hurts so much. I went to the pool and I got such a good, amazing tan, not to brag, but my face got sunburned and I look like a gacha character. Oh no. Go put some, I don't know, is moisturizer after that good? I actually don't know. I don't really get sunburned. I don't go outside. Old Mochi is so beautiful, right?
Why me? Why?
It's quite tragic, really. The more modern ones is just, the fabric quality is just not the same.
But of course, other brands that later catered to this gothic Lolita style also
the sizing was tragic though. Oh yeah, I mean that is similar with Angelic Pretty for sure.
included Baby the Star Shine Bright, Miho Matsuda, H Naoto, Marble, and Atelier Poirot.
I mean, I am probably the worst person to pronounce this brand's name. Every time somebody, it's like Metamorphose, I say it in like a completely incorrect way. Oh my god. I fumble words so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Was gonna say that too. Old brand sizing is insane. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it depends, obviously, on the garment. I've heard a lot. It also depends on, you know, everybody's different body sizes, but it's definitely not accessible at all. It just kind of assumes that you're small, right? Like, not just height-wise, but also body size-wise. I don't have much problem because I don't have really a waist or like hips or a chest. Like, I'm a very, very much stick figure kind of build. So I don't really have that many problems, but this is not the average woman or average person in general. Not that only women wear Lolita. That's not my intention here.
However, as of 2026, there is now a whole smorgasbord of different Lolita substyles, as well as an entire history of Lolita that just exists in its Western community. Everything from the trenches of LiveJournal, the legacy of Eaters, all the way to Mr. Yang.
Oh no, not him! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, we want to leave this buried in our Lolita history. We do not need to see this again.
Body pillow. Despite its varying waves in popularity.
Okay, I will say, I get the joke. I get making a joke about this. A lot of people joke about this, but I honestly don't think it's funny anymore. I feel like Mr. Sands is such a disgusting person. The body pillow, sure, you can humor that all you want, but he actually caused harm to a lot of young women or girls, teenagers, okay? I feel like at this point it's not that funny anymore, but that's just me. Again, I don't know.
Popularity and awareness, EGL is still incredibly popular in both Japan and overseas. But there are a few big rules when it comes to Lolita that you need to pay attention to when you're first starting out, because otherwise you'll be told. And first of all, and arguably the biggest, is that bootleg or replicas are very highly frowned upon within the Lolita community, both
I feel like in almost every J-fashion community though, doesn't it? Don't you think? I feel like even in JediK, maybe less, I don't know actually, but like, you know, I feel like in most J-fashion spaces, replicas are kind of frowned upon. Is it just Lolita? Are we really that strict? I feel like almost every J-fashion style is. I feel like if you are in a niche where there's a lot of indie businesses, you shouldn't support replicas anyway. You should, like, support the businesses, you know? Oh my god, speaking of sizing, I bought a cosplay recently and I had to size up to 3XL because of my bust, and I'm like a C-cup, lol, my bust is not huge. Damn. I feel like really a lot of garments are not, you know, well thought out when it comes to the bust size. It's horrible. What happened? What happened to... Oh god, that's a whole saga. I made an entire video on it. It's basically this dude had a thing for, you know, girls that were really skinny and young, and he held like modeling competitions and almost used them as like waifu competitions so he could, you know, date the participants, and he was very disgusting, allegedly. Obviously everything is alleged, but there's been a lot of yeah, let's just say a lot of people came forward, okay? Thank you for the follow, though. Hello, welcome to the community. But yeah, it was vile, it was disgusting, it was horrible, and genuinely, again, in my opinion, obviously, allegedly, I made an entire video on it, though. You can check it out. But he did a lot of questionable things, and that's why I just don't think it's funny anymore, you know? He humored himself because he loved the attention, but dude was not joking around with these girls, right? He was pressuring them into things. Definitely does depend from person to person. What do you mean with like the bust size and stuff? I guess, yeah. Especially his comments about Venus. Yeah, there's so many. Oh my gosh, so many. Making fun of him for having the body pillow, I think is fine, as long as it also like he's so creepy. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not trying to, you know. I don't think everyone always knows the deepest lore, you know. I can only speak for Gyaru, but replicas aren't frowned upon. Gyaru don't care? Oh, really? Interesting. Huh, interesting. Okay. Didn't he try to marry like a 14-year-old? I don't know about marry, but I think he attempted to like propose or something. Or like, you know, keep her in Japan alone, something like that. I don't know. I don't know all the details anymore. I would have to rewatch my own fucking video on it, but yeah. Even if Lolita is strict because we dislike replicas, I'd rather we be strict about it than have art theft everywhere. Oh, for sure, for sure. He named the dress series after one of the models, and it creeps me out so bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
In Japan and internationally. Brands like Romri, Shein, Temu, and others have been making fake or bootleg prints of popular brands for years. And although the inaccessibility of brand names may make replicas a more desirable option, it is important to resist the urge to cut corners with this fashion. Trust me that Amazon—
The thing is though, right? Are you really cutting all the corners? Like, listen, it might be theoretically slightly cheaper. The quality will be too, you know? Like, if you buy one of those Amazon dresses for like 70 euros or dollars or pounds or whatever, you're still better off buying a fucking legitimate Taobao dress. You know, even if it's the, you know, the ones that like everyone has from 42 Lolita, I'd rather have you buy this than like the fucking shitty ass Amazon ones.
Lolita dress or that little for big sissy dress are not Lolita.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that is not even Lolita, that's pants! That is pants! What the hell?
And although the urge to cut corners with this fashion. Trust me, that Amazon Lolita dress or that little for big—
That is pants, dude. That is not even Lolita in any way. How is that? Who looks at this? I swear to god, if anyone looks at this and thinks it's Lolita, I'm gonna scream. What the fuck? I found a Baby the Sunshine Bright coat replica on Shein too. Oh my god. Oh. That's tiring. Yeah, in a long run, it's not worth it. Definitely not.
Sissy dress are not Lolita and will not be taken in good faith. If you turn up to—
The baby is in the font of Baby the Sunshine Bright logo? I guess, maybe? Yeah, could be, true.
Wearing these, you probably will be pulled to the side. If you post these online, you probably will be pulled to the side or told in a comment section or a DM.
For sure.
People do take it very seriously because at the end of the day, it is a small fashion community. Like again, bootlegs and replicas are taken very, very seriously. It is still a niche luxury fashion hobby, and as such, people don't want bootlegs and replicas floating around. They don't want people buying into this hobby half-heartedly. But that does make it feel inaccessible. But luckily there are alternatives to make the fashion feel more beginner-friendly. These include support.
Do you guys think this is so interesting? Because again, I'm coming from a perspective of somebody who's been in— I'm too deep, okay? I'm too deep to have an unbiased opinion here. Is it really so daunting to not buy a replica? Like, I don't know, okay? Tell me. Because I feel like it's not that crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, you go into something, you want to buy the real deal or like the real stuff. Doesn't mean you have to buy Angelique Pretty. Oh my gosh, no. That is like for a beginner a high ask. High sell. Like, I'm not expecting you guys to walk around and brand, okay? Why are we making fun of this girl? We're not making fun of anyone. I love Addie. I'm literally in this video. We collaborated. She's great. What do you mean? What are you talking about? We're just watching the video and having a discussion on it. I don't even feel like Amazon is less expensive either. I bought a blouse once from there, which was thankfully from the brand Mist, which is a good brand. But the Amazon one was the same price as buying it from 42, even including shipping. So it's not like it's less expensive. Ah, okay. Not me. I've been in the fashion for about a year and I have never once been tempted to buy a replicas. I think most of the time, like, I don't know, what's it called? I think most of the time people are buying replicas on accident, really. I did, or like my parents did for me. You know, I think a lot of people don't know what they are, and once they learn about them, they can change, you know? Like, I don't really care if somebody buys their first replica without knowing that it was a replica. Like, that's fine. That happens to a lot of people, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I really couldn't care less. It is more about deliberately doing so that I have a problem with, right? Like, beginner mistakes are fine, and I hate when people scrutinize others just because they're a beginner and they made a mistake. Like, I don't care. I was a fucking 10-year-old, 11-year-old who started wearing Lolita fashion and didn't know a fucking thing, okay? Like, you can learn with time and you will be fine, okay? Like, that's why I try to educate people on it, right? Or like a lot of Lolitas do, not just me. There's a lot of other fantastic creators, right? So I'm very much a person, you know, who wants to just help people out, right? So they don't make that mistake. But again, if you do, or if you did, don't fucking, you know, you're not gonna get decapitated. You're gonna be fine. Trust. We're in this together, okay? As long as you don't do it again, it's all good. You know, it's all good. My preference leans towards brand for some blouses and main pieces especially. However, indie off-brand is really good for getting your wardrobe filled. Like accessories and shoes and stuff. I feel like that's honestly my favorite, you know, thing to buy off of Taobao brands. Especially the indie ones, they make some fantastic jewelry. Yeah, but accidents are different from doing it on purpose. Yeah, obviously. But I think a lot of people, when they hear, you know, that we don't support replicas, they're like, oh my god, what if I do it on accident? What if this? What if that? And that's why I try to, you know, tell them, if it happened already, or if it does happen, it's an accident and it's fine, you know, just move on. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, there's a huge difference between purposefully supporting replicas and buying one on accident because you didn't know better or didn't realize it was one. Exactly. My preference honestly led me more towards indie brands, to be honest, which made sizing an easier thing to deal with as a side effect. Indie brands are good, dude. Yes. Indie brands are the thing. You should do, for sure. So yeah, I appreciate that she mentioned this, you know, I really do, because yeah. Like, I have a Sugar Girl dress and I had no clue it was a brand that made replicas before buying. I learned like 2 years after buying it. I mean, I have Infanta dress, or like an Infanta dress. They have some original ones, but they also did replicas a lot in the past. That doesn't mean that brands can't change, you know? Like Bodyline, dude, they did so many replicas.
Taobao brands, buying things secondhand, or even creating your own clothing by using stencils that are available online. Gothic Lolita Bibles came with various free patterns,
yes, it's so
most
good.
Of which have been
oh my gosh, love Gothic and Lolita Bible for that. You can make your own dresses. It's the best thing ever. Totally recommend, guys. Totally recommend. I'm so glad she mentions this because so many people are under the impression that you're not allowed to make your own Lolita. That is not true. Go make your own stuff, guys. Please. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Thank you so much for joining my Twitch. Hello. Same with Sweet Angel, actually. They made replicas. See? Yeah. I'm gonna order something from Footy Cholita soon. I'm gonna get accessories for sure, because I need one. Oh, hell yeah. We love accessories. I think considering they still make replicas, it's not the same. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Fan Plus, oh my god, what? Fan Plus Friend was a replica brand back in the day. Now they are totally legit. Fuck yeah. I'm actually making a black JSK now. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Love that. Woo! As you say, this I am sewing bloomers. Dude, you guys are so cool. I want to make my own stuff too. Man, Lolitas are so cool. I wish they were real. Every band started somewhere small, so to deny indie handmade is insulting to all Lolitas. I agree. Handcrafting stuff is literally so good, dude. Oh my gosh. I love crafting my own headdresses. That's amazing, dude. Hell yeah, you're drawing? Oh my god, amazing. Amazing. Let's keep watching.
Through, available for free access on the internet.
Yeah.
Secondly, the silhouette of Lolita is very important.
Real.
Although people understandably de-blouse in hot summer months, generally speaking, Lolita is almost always worn with a petticoat. And the style of petticoat can depend on the style of the outfit, with some requiring that more accentuated cupcake look, and others being longer and more A-line. However, if you are wanting something that will keep you a little bit cooler in the summer, or something that might be more comfortable, it's also worth considering a hoop skirt, which is definitely a little bit
true. Hoop skirt. Oh, sorry, that's kind of unflattering. There we go. Hoop skirts are fantastic for people who love them. I personally don't like them that much. I'm sorry. I really wanted to give it a try, and I did, but they're just not my style. I don't know. I prefer petticoats, but definitely in the summer, hoop skirts are a lifesaver. I need to get around to sewing a JSK for my doll who is missing her clothes. Oh, damn, close that girl. I want to learn how to sew just so I can custom print some fabric for a JSK because I have a vision. I love when people have a vision. Go execute that vision.
Typically, but can be worth the investment if it is a fashion that you want to get into long term. And lastly, let's talk accessories. Because typically within EGL, you can't just leave it at a blouse with a dress. You have to accentuate it, you have to decorate it. A few pretty common accessories you're probably going to need include a head bow. That could either be a flat headdress or a full head bow. Wrist cuffs, a cardigan or a bolero, or some form of matching bracelets if you're planning to go short sleeve. And UTK or OTK socks, which basically just stand for under the knee or over the knee socks. And obviously
or tight
shoes as well that match your outfit. These shoes being anything from semi-heeled baby doll or Mary Janes to other things such as Yosuke's or rocking horse shoes.
I honestly do not care what shoes people wear. You do you, boo. Like, I don't care. I want people just to be comfortable, you know? Like, obviously tea parties are the most common. Rocking horse shoes are great. Anything that's cute, you know, obviously make it fit your outfit, but I will never in my life expect somebody to go walk around like for hours on end on like uncomfortable shoes, you know? I've considered buying a hoop skirt, but I've heard they're not great for sitting, and I spend like 70% of the time in a wheelchair. So yeah, that's my problem, or that's a problem I had with it. I'm sure you can make it work, but I haven't found it very comfortable. I'm obviously not in a wheelchair though. Like, that is obviously not something I can talk from experience. I need to really invest in some accessories because my OG Lolita cord looks so underwhelming at times. I love wearing platform Mary Janes. Oh yeah, accessories are great. You can also make some yourself, you know? How much did I miss of stream? Like an hour almost? Almost an hour.
On the style. And I suppose that brings me on to my first attempt at EGL, which is something that I've admittedly been very excited and also pretty scared to try. Lolitas were the Jedi Maxes before Jedi even existed.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Lolita can be very scary because of, you know, our reputation, but trust, we've been nicer, we've been kinder.
And so with me being so determined to try my best, I ended up roping in my girlfriend, who's actually more experienced with EGL and more into EGL than me, to help me pick stuff and help me find the right items that could fit me and flatter me. And she helped me settle on these reference images as inspiration. A more classic gothic Lolita look, which features a baby doll JSK, blouse, and matching accessories. And so of course, my first port of call was going to JP Fans. Buying stuff in the UK.
Okay, we have a little bit of an ad read now. JP Fans ad. Get it, go get that back, girl. Woo! We love to see it. Okay, wait, let me read first. I'm playing Sakura School Sim and I was redeeming loads of clothes for my little guy. I got an ad that was a direct copy of a game on Roblox with AI and terrible models. Oh no. To be honest, it's kind of uncomfy, so I don't recommend hoop skirts. Oh, okay. Wait, Addie has a girlfriend? How did I not know that? Yes! I think they've been together for a while now. A big part of why sitting in a hoop skirt is so hard because the hoop skirts have too few rungs. It's so much easier if the rungs are closer together. Ah, interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit so we get to the actual like courting part and like dressing part. Let's see.
But this is my first attempt. Now I will say, right off the rip, I have broken one cardinal rule that you typically see in the Japanese community when it comes to Lolita, and that is to not mix brands. Now, this isn't really a hard and fast rule that I've noticed in the West.
Oh, Sid, the brand mixing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so listen to me. I think there's only one time when you probably shouldn't do that as much, okay? Is when you go to an official Angelic Pretty, Baby the Sunshine Bride, or Atelier, or Alice in the Pirates, or whatever event, okay? That is the only time I feel like you shouldn't do that as obviously anyway, right? Like when I go to the AP, you know, what is it called? The tea party, right? Next month, the official AP tea party. I cannot just show up in baby. That is not the dress code, right? I will try my best to go full AP. The only thing that I can't do is I don't have Angelic Pretty shoes. I don't have Angelic Pretty... Wait, I think that's it. I think the only thing that I will not have brand for is AP shoes. Oops. Oh, obviously my bloomers and my petticoat is also not Angelic Pretty, but I don't think anyone's gonna take that, you know? I don't think anyone cares that much. But if you obviously show up with like like, and you know, Baby the Star Shine Bright accessories, you know, then that makes sense.
Quite a lot of people do kind of interchange items, especially due to sizing. However, in Japan, having attended I think it was called the Gothic Lolita Lace Market in Shibuya, and having just kind of come across a lot of Lolita in the wild, typically speaking, it's not appreciated or suggested that you mix up brands. So if you're doing an outfit with predominantly moitié in it,
does AP even sell petticoats? Yes, they do have petticoats on their official site.
Then
they do have that, yeah. Damn, I wanted to be here on time and told my friend I can hang out until 17, but he was so slow with leaving that I missed an hour of stream. Oh, no worries about it. It's all good. All good. It seems like a dumb rule, though. I mean, if you go just like for your day-to-day, it is. I have to mix brands as a plus-size person. I don't think most people care, honestly, especially here in the West. Apparently in Japan, it might be a bigger problem, but for the most part, you know. Okay, let's keep watching.
You need to have everything from one moitié. Like, you don't want to have the headdress from Baby, blouse from moitié, dress from Metamorphose. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, you want to try and keep it one kind of brand. But unfortunately, because I have big booba and broad shoulders, that does mean that I do have to make adjustments for my sizing, which I think is a very reasonable thing to do. And to be honest, again, I feel like holding people to the standard of being very narrow framed to fit into certain clothing or stick to very rigid rules isn't very 2026, I think.
Agreed. Yes, brands should be more accessible. Angelic Pretty Baby, come on. If Atelier can do it, if Metamorphose can do it, come on, come on, come on. Every brand technically does have their own petty, but I've never seen one recommended. I just don't buy it or haven't bought it is because it's really expensive. That's really it.
It's very old hat and it's quite outdated. I am having to kind of mix brands a little bit just to make things fit better. So on my head, I have a Baby the Stars Shine Bright headdress. I have adjusted this with the help of my girlfriend by adding grips to it, because personally I hate it when headdresses don't have like...
Agreed. Yeah, every headdress should have grips or like anything like that. It's so fucking annoying when they don't have that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining my Twitch. Everyone on TikTok, I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat there. I'm very busy over here on Twitch, but I'm live on both platforms. So if you want to join our beautiful community. We also have a Discord server and everything. And we're currently reacting to this Eri Harajuku like Lolita type video, and I'm also in the video. That's why we're reacting to it. And I can't speak for some reason. But if you want to come over here, go do that. So if you're confused, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, holy shit. I couldn't speak for shit. Sorry. But yeah, I stream too. My Meta KC just have the tiniest hair comb and it's so useless. Yeah, I hate when they just have the hair combs. They're so annoying. Also, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. I bought a head bow with ties and I just don't wear it at all. I feel so bad. Yeah, just, I guess you can sew, you know, hair clips onto it or glue it if you feel like it. You're in the video. Yes, I am in this video. That's why we're watching it.
And they just kind of slide around on your head. I don't particularly like tying things underneath my chin. Much prefer when they have clips in them. So
yeah, clips are good.
Luckily, we did add clips to this
Thank you for
headdress.
the follow. Oh my gosh, we're growing so much on Twitch. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Or I should say, they added clips to this headdress for me, so it was much more comfortable. So now it doesn't slide around on my head. It doesn't need the ties to keep it on, but it just gives that extra security. You know what I mean? So I've got a little baby headdress on the top of my head. Now, as for the blouse, this is kind of where I deviated from the go-to stick to one brand rule.
That's fine.
This is Atelier Pro. The reason why I went for...
Is it actually pronounced Atelier Pro? Fuck me, I'm always pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so embarrassed. I'm literally butchering that every time I say that. Oh, shit.
This one is a really beautiful blouse. I do love this blouse a lot. Like, I have been withholding myself from wearing it in content, specifically for this video, so I could kind of showcase it all at once. But I love this blouse.
It looks really good. I really like the way it looks. The color is beautiful. I don't care who SSS sends. I am not turning on my Wi-Fi. I remember when I was a new fan, I sent a DM to Addie to ask her if she has collab with you again. Aw, because I can't wait to see it. And she said yes, she's always down. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I feel honored.
I really want to get a second one of these blouses because I think it is just so beautiful and comfy. I love the big sleeves.
Big sleeves are good,
like
yes.
a thing I just really enjoy. And so again, having a blouse with it inbuilt, perfect. But yeah, the blouse is from Atelier. And then around my neck, we have the classic Vivienne Westwood orb neck.
Okay, flexing on us. I see. Flexing on us. I also have the orb now. I've been influenced. I have the gold one though, not the silver.
Have a bunch
Also,
of
hello everyone, welcome.
these, but this is my favorite kind of go-to piece. It's a nice statement silver, and it's funnily enough the first piece of Vivienne Westwood that I ever bought for myself, which I think is really cool. But this is kind of like a classic go-to in a lot of Lolita. Vivienne Westwood does appear a lot in EGL. And so
you want the silver so bad. It's very beautiful
again,
indeed.
it's a nice, simple and safe accessory to marry with the outfit. Now, as for the dress, this is my first official EGL dress, and so again, I was a little anxious because I wasn't sure if it would really suit me, but I actually do think it looks kind of cute. I worried that like JSKs and baby doll style JSKs could look a little unflattering because again, broader shoulders, bigger chest. I was worried it could look a bit kind of like puffy outward in a way that maybe wasn't too flattering, but I was a little anxious about it. However, I actually think it looks really, really cute. I think it looks very flattering, and it's really, really comfy. This is the Baby the Stars Shine Bright baby doll JSK.
It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. I also say this later in the video because I was so impressed. I did a live reaction, by the way. I didn't fake anything, but I did a live reaction. The cord is very beautiful,
and I believe this is the 2021 release. A popular colorway of this is the white and black version, and that was...
I think also a very popular one is the pink and white one, but obviously I'm more biased because I'm a sweet Lolita, so you know.
It's available when I was looking. However, I think black is a little bit more me, and I just kind of preferred going for black. In my mind, it was a good place to start, and it stops me having to feel the need to accessorize with white as well, because I don't really have any like black and white accessories, so it made more sense for me to kind of stick with the kind of Kuro color scheme. It is a really, really comfy dress, actually. It's very comfy on the chest. It's really nice and breathable. Like this, I believe, is a cotton. I'll put it up on screen, but that does mean it's a little bit easier to wash. It's a little bit easier to take care of. So
true.
So on my legs, I have UTKs. UTK stands for under the knee socks, and these are specifically the Baby the Star Shine Bright UTKs.
We can barely
Again, I'm borrowing these from my girlfriend,
but they're very cute,
because she already had a pair available, so I was like, oh, I'll use those. At the minute on JP Fans and Macari, I could only find the black and white version, which again wouldn't really work with a full Kuro cord. However, in future, I want to get more dresses. I've already kind of been inspired a little bit. So
I love the rings, by the way. I'm such a ring girl. I love rings so much. These rings are very awesome. I think a lot of people don't know how flattering the Empire waist can be on. Yeah, I think listen, I think it is very daunting for a lot of people. I personally... It depends. If it's a more A-line, then I think that's totally fine. I think in general, you should wear it more A-line. But I love dresses very poofy, and that tends to look a little bit awkward. I don't love it that much on me. I love my baby doll JSK. It's so comfortable. Fuck yeah!
So I would definitely look into getting the black and white versions. But yeah, the UTK socks actually fit really, really comfortably. Like they've got lots and lots of room to them, so definitely worth getting. But you can also partner a dress with tights, for example. I have worn tights with EGL before. It really just depends on how you feel. But UTK and OTK socks are pretty popular for the fashion. So again, these are Baby Star Shine Bright. And then down here on my feet, I have a pair of Yosuke's. Now these are actually
they're
really
so good. I love these.
Popular shoes when it comes to EGL and different kind of J fashion styles.
They're so
and you
good.
can find them in shops all around Harajuku and Shinjuku. And you can specifically find this brand in Kera shop. So that is in the Maroi Annex in Shinjuku, I believe it's called. You can also find it.
The thing about shoes like these is that they look really, really high, but because they have plateau both in the front and the, you know, like back, I don't know, it's like a whole thing. It feels so comfortable to walk on. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but I find these super comfortable. Kara shop is closing in September. I know, I've seen. Oh, fuck me. Why? Did they ever say why? Is it like because of, I guess, profit margins or something? I don't know.
On Takashita Dori, they do have Yosuke's in quite a few kind of fashion malls and outlets. But these are just basically very tall platform heels. Again,
because of an injury, I can't wear heels or platforms anymore. Aw, that stinks indeed.
I'm borrowing these from my girlfriend just because she already had a pair available, and luckily we are the same foot size, so again, works out quite nicely. However, another alternative pair of footwear that I have worn with this outfit, I will put a little video on screen, are my Hello Angel Girl rocking horse shoes. Rocking horse shoes are very, very popular again within EGL. A lot of brands have done their own versions of the infamous Vivienne Westwood rocking horse shoe. This includes Bodyline, this includes various Taobao brands.
Thank you.
Basically, rocking horse shoes are quite a popular staple again within EGL. You will see them quite often. And so I luckily already did have this pair of Hello Angel Girl rocking horse shoes available to me. And so I have worn them before with this outfit, and I also think they look really, really good. So I feel like between the Yosuke's and these, they both work really well with this.
the photos that I saw were actually with the rocking
outfit.
horseshoes.
I think my favorite actually is the rocking horseshoes with it. However,
Yeah.
just for the sake of this video, I kind of wanted to show the Yosuke's just because they are something that's easier to find online whilst this is an American brand. Oh my god, I realized I forgot a very important, hold on, I forgot one very important thing. 1 second.
What do
I
we
forgot
get?
to add my Baby the Star Shine Bright
Oh my god, the brand horror is coming out! And I mean this in the most loving way ever.
Usakumiya that I also got in Japan. So here's my little
let's
Usakumiya
go! It's so good! Oh my god, the eyes are so fucking
added to the
shiny!
outfit. As for how I feel wearing this, I feel really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds really dumb. I know it sounds really silly. And
It does not sound silly or dumb. I love it when people talk about how they feel in EGL because that's really all it's about, really, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, what it looks like to other people. It's how you feel. Do you feel good? Do you feel confident? Do you feel like a princess? Do you feel gorgeous, stunning? Everything? That's how you should feel.
very typical, but I do. I feel like a little doll. I feel very
Thank you for the
pretty.
follow! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you.
I feel very, I don't know, I feel very confident in it, surprisingly. I think it's one of those fashions that can seem very
Your model and voice are so cute. Thank you. By the way, I'm also in this video. I'm literally after this segment, so I can't wait to show you. In case you don't know what I look like, I do show myself also. I realize that maybe some people don't know, but I do show myself as well. Hi everyone.
very polarizing from the outside, and I think it's definitely something that a lot of people would be scared to try just because it is so out of the ordinary for a lot of people.
True,
However,
yeah.
I really do think that it is such a beautiful fashion, and I definitely feel like trying it and getting to curate an outfit that suits my style already with full kuro.
Did you already talk about the new Milky-chan? Yes, I did. I can show you in a second later though as well if you want.
Look has helped me feel a lot more confident in it. Personally, black
yeah.
is just kind of my go-to happy color with accents of pink or dark blue or dusty lilacs and stuff. I do like color, but I have kind of gone back to my dark roots a lot with fashion, which is where I started out with alternative fashion. Oh, some sirens outside. Beep, beep, beep.
A lot of people, even my aunt, has made fun of me for wearing Lolita. Damn, what? But that will never stop me from wearing it. It feels so gender affirming for me as a gender fluid. Fuck yeah! Love that. Fuck all these people, man. What are they so mean about, man? I don't understand. Like, who cares what other people wear? Let them live.
Beep, beep. Oh, someone's outside. Hello. Again, it is a polarizing fashion. I think a lot of people can feel very anxious about trying it for the first time.
True.
Especially because, again, a lot of Japanese fashion styles can feel very uninclusive. They can be quite uninclusive. It is a luxury fashion hobby.
Yeah, it can be expensive, but honestly, almost every... Oh god, I'm trying to...
Some
you know, make it a little bit more flattering. I think almost every collector's hobby is, you know, like if you're into figure collecting, if you're into, I don't know, Pokemon cards, if you're into, I don't know, art collecting, like you will know what the value is in those items, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna spend money inevitably if you're a collector. It doesn't matter what you collect unless it's like rocks, they tend to be free, but even if you're into crystals, you will have to spend money, right? So it's just kind of a part of the hobby. It depends how invested you are, how much you are willing to invest, etc. I love how you're so considerate that you're even trying to pause the video on a good moment. Oh, of course, I wouldn't want somebody to freeze frame me in an unflattering image because I know I have some crazy faces sometimes.
notoriety, I guess, around the community as well. However, in reality, I think it is a really beautiful fashion to try out. And if you have the ability or have the desire to do it, I would definitely recommend it because I feel really pretty and I think it looks really good on me. I do think, dare I say, more exaggerated blouses, EGL aesthetics and styles and silhouettes do suit me better than some other J fashion styles, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments, I guess. But
I think it looks really good. I like it. I don't know if like better or worse or whatever. I don't think it matters really. I think it's just how you feel. Do you feel better in it? Do you feel more comfortable in it? It doesn't really matter. Like you can be anything. You can wear both Jadaike and Lolita if that's what you want. I think a lot of people do this. A lot of people love to, you know, have multiple styles and that's fine. You don't have to give up one for the other.
they definitely make make me feel happy. They definitely make me feel comfortable. And I do feel that there is a level of satisfaction in curating an entire outfit.
Definitely.
That feels
Yes.
very me, that feels very thought out. Like with EGL, it is a very thought out outfit. But when it comes to EGL, I definitely have a newfound respect and love for it, having properly thought out and put together an outfit.
Lovely.
My girlfriend is already somebody who is into EGL, so I referred to a lot of her advice when starting to acquire items. She was just sending me JP fans listings for weeks, trying to help me figure out what I want.
I need to get new glasses, and I'm fully planning to get frames that would suit Lolita, unlike my current ones. Hell yeah! Angelic Pretty did have a collaboration also with like a glasses company. I forget what they were called, but they were like, you know, these bands that you can wrap around your glasses. I forget what they're called, but they're like pearl chains sort of for the glasses. Yeah, they collaborated with that. Carol, I'm looking for Jalea now, and I found the dress with the beautiful print and color and all, but but it has no reviews and it's polyester. I am not sure if I should risk it. We can take a look at it as well if you want, or send it in the Discord. People will probably give their 2 cents and what they think if you want feedback.
And that definitely did help. I think having somebody who was already kind of within the community,
you make
or at
glasses
least more
chains, that's
aware
cool.
of the styling within the community, definitely allows you to shop better and more thoughtfully, which I definitely think is a big part of EGL fashion, where you do want to think out your outfits. They are not cheap. It's not a cheap fashion to get into, and so I think planning out your blouses, planning out your JSKs and your accessories can make it a lot easier to accumulate a wearable and interchangeable semi-capsule wardrobe.
Definitely.
As opposed to buying lots of little bits and pieces here and there and then not knowing how to style them. Like, I love some items from Angelic Pretty, but Angelic Pretty items are typically more sweet leaning, at most maybe a bit bittersweet, and that's not really my style. And so for as much as I really, really love them, partnering them with something like this just isn't really how it works.
Kind of, yeah. It definitely is good to think about before think about the items before you buy. Obviously, I understand if you think something is pretty, you want to buy it. I get that. But always thinking about, can I actually core this? Does this actually fit, other items in my wardrobe? It's important, yeah.
So again, although you can do fashion however you want, that's not me saying that you're not allowed to do that. When it comes to building an outfit like this, I definitely have a newfound appreciation for how much effort people put into their wardrobe and how much effort people put into their outfits. And I understand why people are so keen to take those really cute kind of little outfit photos and basically archive and catalogue their outfits, because actually putting together a really good cord, putting together your first cord can feel like quite a big thing, and I think it's quite nice to show off that styling because other people will also use it as inspiration too. When it comes to EGL, I definitely rate it highly. I am really enjoying wearing it, I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love when people wear EGL for the first time. It's just so satisfying.
I'll be wearing this exact outfit to Hyper Japan this weekend, so I'm going to get this blouse washed up because it is very warm in the UK at the minute. So I am going to put this through the wash and let it dry in the sunlight and outside for a little bit just before the convention. But I will be wearing it to Hyper Japan because I feel really pretty and I want to match with my girlfriend and do a little cute like,
oh my god, yes! Lesbians! I love when people match with their partners. It's so cute.
Couples look. And so I really thoroughly am enjoying wearing this. I definitely want to buy more items. Woo! And generally I am just really enjoying stuff like Atelier Pop and just having fun with bringing EGL inspired elements into my daily wardrobe as well, where it comes to skirts or comes to blouses. I'm definitely a big fan, so if you want to get into EGL, I would highly recommend it. But outside of just my opinion of how I look
Here
in
we go!
EGL...
Oh guys, it's about to happen! Me, I'm being featured, I'm so proud!
Obviously, let me know your opinion down below as well. But what do we think? Do you think that I look cute in EGL fashion? Do I look nice in EGL fashion? Does it suit me? Let me know.
10 out of 10, I do love it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I guess. Tell me down below. Stop your crafting, stop your drawing, stop your crocheting or craft. What are you making? Tell me what you're making. Stop that for right just now. Leave a comment down below. Does it suit me? Let me know. Also, I thought it'd be fun to not just have my opinion on how I look in this outfit, which arguably is the most important, but I also wanted to ask people who are creators and more experienced in the EGL space about what they think of my cord. So here's some of their feedback.
Hi everyone, my name It's me, it's Carol, or also known as Carol Miku, and I am a EGL content creator, and I am here today to judge or give my opinions on Eddie's first, I believe, EGL court, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to look at it. In case you don't know, EGL actually has been around for a long time, starting as early as like 1980, 1990, maybe even earlier, depending on what sources you look to. So this fashion has been around for a long time. There's a lot of long-standing traditions and history and everything. What I will be taking a look at is mostly the silhouette of the dress, but also how the court is structured. In case you were unfamiliar, a court has— I wasn't sure like how much I should actually say, you know? I wasn't sure like how much history should I get into. It was very vague. My instructions were just, can you rate my court? And also, if you want, you can give a little bit of EGL information. I was like, I guess I can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, sprinkle, you know? I tried my best. Don't let your black clothes dry in the sun. It'll bleach them, especially if it's cotton. Oh, that's good and important advice, actually. Actually, I made a mistake before. The skirt is from Stretch Cupro Rayon, and also I wrote dress instead of skirt before. Lol. Oh, I guess just send it in the Discord. Structure to it. Head accessories on the hands, so maybe rings, wrist cuffs, bangles, and so on. Then obviously a main piece, such as a skirt with a blouse, or a JSK with a blouse, or an OP, which has the sleeves, so you don't need a blouse. And of course, some kind of socks or tights, and of course also tea parties or some kind of Lolita or regular shoes, whichever you prefer, of course. Now there's always gonna be exceptions. Oh my god, thank you. But the most important part is the petticoat. There's two silhouettes in Lolita fashion that are most common. One is the A-line and one is the cupcake. An example for cupcake is actually what I'm wearing right now, which is the Look at that! Oh my god, that day was so good. That was such a good fluff day, man. Look at that petticoat. So a petticoat really does carry the look depending on which silhouette you go for. And it is kind of the thing that makes a dress transform. And I'm really curious what Addie chose. I see her a lot with more darker themes, so I would love to see some kind of gothic Lolita dress. I have not taken a look at the photos just yet, so I'm really curious. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let's take a look together and see if she qualifies or if she's a certified Ida. I'm just kidding. We're not saying Ida anymore, but you know, joke. I don't know why, but it just fucking flew out of my mouth, man. I was like, oh, is she an Ida? Nope. Joke, please. Okay. It seems she went for a gothic theme that I was kind of predicting, but it seems actually more in a Kuro way. In case you don't know, Kuro Lolita is a all-black coordinate, so usually there's no color found and the whole pieces are just black. There does seem to be a silver accessory, which appears to be Vivienne Westwood, which is very iconic. Lolitas love Vivienne Westwood. I can immediately identify a old-school vibe, Baby the Starshine Bright JSK, which is so good. Addie is a certified brand whore. I'm just joking, by the way. This is not derogatory. Brand whore often refers to people who like really enjoy brands, and obviously I'm one myself, kind of. I love Angelique Pretty. Not a diss. This is just pure love, okay? I love the silver jewelry. Even the headdress appears to be Baby the Starshine Bright, and she's wearing rocking horse shoes, which is just— yeah, in the video that I saw, I was rocking horse shoes. That's why I was like, oh, that's so good. I love that. Oh, my heart is happy. There's also a Usakumia in the black colorway with the piercing blue eyes, and if you know, you know. These little shits can be expensive, but that looks amazing. The whole cord is fantastic. It appears to be a more A-line style, which is perfectly appropriate. There is a petticoat, there is a blouse. The quote-unquote cord has been successfully put in practice. It looks incredible. I really don't have any notes, I don't think. Even down to the socks, to the shoes, the accessories, and for a first cord, that is incredibly impressive. It shows that Addie did a lot of research prior to purchasing the items and understanding what Lolita fashion is about. That's right. How to structure a cord and also where to buy items, because clearly that worked out great. And it surprises me, okay? My first cord was a disaster. This is probably just a lesson to anyone out there. Do research before you buy. It will make your experience in the Lolita community so much easier. But yeah, wonderful. 10 out of 10. No notes. There were also some other people after this that commented, but we are already like very long into the stream. But go give this video a watch, okay? It is the I Tried 3 viral Japanese fashion style. So if you would like to, you know, give it a watch, go do that. I was just very honored to be featured, which is really cool. I'm very proud. I love the playful teasing. It gotta be done, you know? Hi, my friend Jenna is in an argument with her boyfriend. Can you, what? Say you support her side to encourage her girl code? What does that even mean? I don't even know the situation. I feel like that is a setup. I mean, obviously wish both of them the best and like that they figure it out. You mentioned thinking about making a stream outro made up of fan art, so I wanted to suggest a Halloween theme since Halloween is less than 100 days away, so people have enough time to prepare. Yes, okay, in case you don't know, guys, I really want to make an outro of fan art. Like, if you ever want to draw my VTuber character or me, I don't know. If you don't have to. This is not forced labor over here. And please give me the credit, you know, so I know what to credit. Or like you know, the artist. Send it in the Discord in arts and crafts so I can make a little collage, because I really want to give it at the end, or like show it at the end of this stream, because I think it would be really fun. Okay, so if you're interested, go do that. Also, by the way, this is the Milky item that I'm getting. It's like this really cute makeup pouch. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. And I will be doing an unboxing in about 2 to 3 days when it arrives. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a lot of fun, you know, with the rest of your day. And I will be back. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate your support so much. It means the world to me. Go get hydrated, go eat some yummy food, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.